Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we'll have a 1 versus 1 on Meeting of Minds. Over in the Chaos Demon corner we have got Shakma, and over in the Dark Angels corner we have GabPR. Gab's going to be opening up with triple Scout Marines as well as a Plasma Dynamo, whereas the Chaos Demons player will be opening up with double Lost Souls, double Furies, triple Warp Signatures, and a Lesser Demon Portal. So the Sons of Lionel Johnson going up against a demonic incursion on this map today. We do see some Lost Souls coming out and about, maybe doing a bit of scouting, maybe trying to build up some Warp Signatures around on the map. The Warp Signatures can be placed anywhere on the map, and they do provide a little anchor for the demons to hang about near to regain their morale. Throughout the morale, demons do lose health over time, so Warp Signatures around the map are very, very useful to keep a constant, aggressive campaign going on. Demons do like to play quite aggressive early on in the game, as you can tell by GabPR is going almost exclusively for scouts in this early game. Needs to get a good presence of Marines on the map, try and curtail the aggressive plays from the Chaos Demon player. Second Furies out on the way, just capturing their nearest and dearest. No lesser demons being summoned as of yet. We do have a Demon Lord on the way out, and some Screamers are, so that signifies that it will be quite an aggressive opener. Screamers do like to get in nice, close and personal. We'll be able to cut up these scouts fairly quickly, but with the sheer amount of scouts that have been produced so far, we do have 3 units of scouts here, so they will need to get at least a fair few Screamers on to do some mischief towards these scouts. Fury is very, very weak. I mean, you can tell by just 3 Furies with only 500 something health, 2 scouts with just the same amount of health, so very low health models, and they also don't do all that much in the grand scheme of things in regards to damage. But they are very quick, very nimble. Screamers now out on the field will send these scouts packing all the way home. No! Strategic points being captured by the Chaos Demon player as of yet. Not too much of a worry though, because these Warp Signatures do provide a little bit of blue money in their own right. Not as much as a strategic point would, but it will keep them going economically for a little while at the very least. No crazy demon structures going on in the base. Lost Souls must have been pushed away by the Dark Angels. More scouts moving in. No upgrades on them as of yet. We do have... They have gone for double plasma generators, so potentially maybe just saving up, trying to play for all their blue money on these scouts, saving up their green money. I mean, that's quite a lot of green money already, so maybe when they have a bit of a stabilising factor on these scouts, not having to replenish them as much, they can take straight into tier 2, or maybe go for some upgrades, maybe get some sniper rifles or some combat shotguns on the go. Do have a Demon Lord on the field now, very, very good in close combat. No ranged attacks there, but is immune to any morale damage, so he can be out away from the base playing for as long as he wants. So I am going to have to swap back to the Demon player. The scouts just sound too positive and too... They just sound too happy for what they're doing right now, which is immersion breaking IMO. Anyway, Demon Lord going to be chasing these guys around. Scouts again just chilling out around here. So far, demons have only got 1 demonic shrine on the go, well, on the build anyway. Lost Souls work a lot like the tortured slaves from the Dark Eldar. They seem to pop down the structure and it kind of just builds itself up as it goes. So you don't need that many Lost Souls in this. And to be fair, I can only see 1 Lost Soul at the moment. We must have lost the other 2 while doing some scouting and reconnoitering. So a little bit of a waste there, but not too much in the way of things. Do have double Screamers on the field now, so a bit of a commitment to the tier 1 from the Demon player. This scout squad over here looking like it's going to be wiped out. That is quite unfortunate. Don't want to stand still when these guys are about. Might want to start levelling up these sentry posts somewhat. And that way you can at least continuously move around, because obviously scouts can't shoot when they're running away from something. I mean, if they're running towards something, they can fire on the move, but running away from something with your back turned towards them, can't really shoot at them. So the damage over time potential for these scouts at the moment, while being constantly chased by these Screamers, isn't ideal. But the morale has been broken for these guys, as is natural when they spend too much time away from the warp gate and other bits and bobs, so they will have to go back home at some point to regain their health, or at least just regain the morale. Do have some more Screamers coming on, so it's like a full Lesser Demon camp being just packed to the brim with Screamers and Furies. So it's all going to depend on really what the Dark Angels player is going to go for. Will he just focus on building up these scouts as much as possible, which does look like a fairly decent strategy. Like I say, if you can get those combat shotguns online, wouldn't be a terrible idea, as these Screamers do like to stay in close combat, and combat shotguns are best in close range. There's also a area of effects damage as well, and in melee people do tend to bunch up a bit. I mean, look how close these guys are, so combat shotguns would be a good shout. Third squad of Screamers online at the moment, and this is quite a significant amount of demons to be dealing with. We do have an upgrade on this sentry post. Tech Marine over here, trying to build up over here. Scout Marines might be able to actually tank these. Oh no, never mind. Thought they were going to be able to tank the damage. Might be able to get the relic there. Here's a possibility. Oh, that is very unfortunate. By the skin of their teeth, the demons managed to prevent the Dark Angels from capturing that relic. Which, not going to be a game changer, but it is just a minor pain in the backside. I mean, they've also lost a scout to a squad wipe as well. Demons falling foul to their lack of morale. Will have to keep on going backwards and forwards. Can't maintain a sustained level of assault at the moment. Not unless, of course, they get a warp signature out nearby, maybe around here, around the sides. I mean, with the Screamers being able to jump, maybe pop one down here where the Dark Angels can't easily get at it, and then the Screamers can just jump over the mountains, maybe. Do have a Favoured Army Minions, which is a upgrade they can get from the Dark Circles. Chaos Demons are able to choose between focusing a lot of their tech on the smaller demons or the greater demons. So this is a clear indication that he is going to go for the Screamer Mass, focusing on getting them as good as they can. Demonic Shrine, not the tankiest of structures, will be taken down very quickly by just two unupgraded scouts. Going to go for some more Scout Marines. It's very Tier 1 base battle this game so far. Demonic Shrine being captured by the forces of Chaos over on this side. Do believe that they also went for an armor upgrade over here, which will make these Screamers all the more deadly, all the more tanky. Do very much like the voice acting from the Demon Lord. I'd say that of all the units in Unification, the Demon Lord does have the best voice acting. It's beautiful. I don't know whether it's a homemade one for the mod or whether it's one ported from another game, but either way, it's absolutely beautiful. So Screamers, I do quite like how the scouts are moving. They're spreading out. That they're moving on all different angles. I don't want these Screamers to mass in one place. If you spread them out, it does mean that they can't just surround one unit of scouts and take them down. Though the scouts are not standing up to the damage potential from the Screamers all that well. Do have double sentry, in fact triple sentry posts being upgraded, so scouts will be able to hold their own a little bit better once inside the base. Screamers over here, quite a few models on low health. All morale has been broken. Yeah, the Dark Angels able to weather the storm a little bit. Do manage to lose a unit of scouts down here, though. The Screamers doing their bit. They are taking out scouts as and when they need to, but not quite getting that killing blow that they want. Demon Lord maybe potentially a bit overextending here, wanting to bash that sentry post. 120 and 0 for 116 and 20. Big green money float going on over here. Maybe that early plasma dynamo might not have been the best, what would we say, investment. No, they are too positive. I can't stay on the Dark Angel side when there's too many scouts. Look at the fleet going on here. 6 Screamers, 5 Screamers. That's yeah, 6, 11, and 17 lesser demons in total. Mind you, bloody hell, these Screamers over here got taken down quite quickly. 1 Screamer left in that unit, and with these sentry posts now getting fully upgraded, Chaos Demon player might have to switch up their strategy somewhat. What else are they going to go for? They're going to go for some pink horrors. So I would hazard a guess that the Chaos Demon player, they are able to choose... what's the word? They are able to choose like a patron god. And they've probably aligned themselves with the Herald... well, not the Herald, with the god Tzeentch, as you can tell by this crazy old dude on his Beyblade, firing away area of effect damage by the looks of it. Nothing you want to get caught in close combat with, or long-range combat for that matter. Pink horrors, ideal against the buildings, will be able to chunk away at those sentry posts once they get close and personal. But this is quite a significant amount of Scout Marines on the field at the moment. They will be able to... Yeah, this is. I'm not sure that the demons will be able to cut through this with any significant success. Although, mind you, he says that scouts over here getting caught in a dead end will get their numbers cut down quite significantly. Scouts over here being bombasted by the Herald of Tzeentch. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but this is very Chaos Demon-y music. Must say, thematically, wonderful race. Oh, we do have a greater demon portal coming in as well, so potential big... What the birds? Keeper of Secrets, I think they're called? The giant chickens, as Max would say. Scouts, once again, reaffirming their presence on the battlefield, will push forward, focusing on this Lost Soul. Lost Soul has got some sort of ability toggled, which keeps them immortal for a little while. You can tell by the little green symbol that's now disappeared. Tzeentch cheekiness going on, keeping these... Well, they were a little bit infiltrated over there, managing to get nice, close and personal. We'll now just chase these guys all the way back home. We do have a Cloister Barracks coming down, a Company Master on his way out. Tier 2 going for the Dark Angels. So we might see a transition into something a bit more stable and durable. There does seem to be a bit of a... Now that the Pink Horrors and the Herald of Tzeentch are on the field, being able to provide some covering fire for the Screamers, Scouts are going to have a harder time riding solo. Company Master, though, will be able to keep these Pink Horrors on the move. Demon Lord back online, fully regenerated his health. Furies do seem to have been taken care of there. There are some Screamers moving around on the south side. Anything else coming from the Cloister Barracks? No, not as of yet. Company Master just going to see these Pink Horrors and decide to give them a good old spanking. Turn those Pink Horrors into Red Horrors more like. Screamers over here, a little bit over-invested. Will more or less be taken down unless they can jump out. Doesn't seem like he's got any jumping juice there. More Screamers over here also being shown the back door, so to speak. Yeah, 2 squads of Screamers being more or less shunted out of existence. We've got some Demonettes, being some double Demonettes now actually, so transitioning to some potential, well, a different unit composition I suppose. Screamers are very, very good in the fast attacks, but against structures and whatnot, not ideal. Demonettes I would say have a little bit more staying power than the Screamers. Do have some Space Marines on the go as well. You have a Sacristy Chamber, if I'm saying that correctly. Shadow Fiends as well, they are a commander unit. Very good against... They're basically like super horrors, I imagine. Bigger, blacker horrors, that's what we like to see. Demonettes now on the field will be able to absolutely annihilate anything and everything that come within their path, so long as they can get into close combat. Are able to flare off these scouts, do make them a little bit... I mean, I do think that it makes them fight each other for a little while. Forcing the scouts to simp for their Demonette overlords. As we know, boys and girls, from internet culture, simping gets you nowhere. Not even in the 41st millennium. Screamers, 1 unit of them still online at the moment. Demonettes, though, not surviving all that well. Only 1 Demonette left. Company Master will not be subscribing to their OnlyFans tonight. These scouts, though, irresistibly charmed by him. Have been upgraded for combat shotgun there. Demon Lord turning around on the side, going to take down that Scout Company Master. And I do believe that the actual Company Master has been killed as well. That's unfortunate. Did overextend himself, though, a little bit.
Yes, Master.
And it's all kind of just stalemating in the middle at the moment. No team can quite get their advantage at the moment. These scouts now do have infiltration online there, so these demons will have to figure out a method of seeing these guys. Not sure what unit is the... what would you call it? Is it the Lost Souls that see infiltrated units? We'll have to find out. Greater Demon Portal is online there, but haven't not seen any Greater Demons as of yet. Warp Gates are getting their demonic power upgrade. Screamers jumping in the middle. Ah, quite like that. The Demon Lord, not able to see him, but will blast them all over from this big demony swordy ability. Is it the Shadow Fiends that can see him? Oh, no, it's straight up with Lost Soul. Just cruising down in the middle. What a lad. Doing his own bits. Demonettes on the field once again. And we do have a Deceiver of Zinch. Oh, let's have a quick ganders at this magnificent beauty of a piece of equipment. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. I've also a little bit of a change of the shader at the moment. I've tried to do a bit of contrast just to make the colours, not the colours, the colours pop a little bit more. So please do let us know if they're not too overbearing or garish. Demon Lord over here, slow but surely being taken down by the invisible scouts. But we will have to go over into the Dark Angel side just so we can see them a bit better. Yeah, this Demon Lord, unaware of the danger and the peril that he is in, will be slow but surely taken down, very unfortunately. Lost Soul using his green on ability to stay alive. Deceiver of Zinch punching these scouts straight in the face. And what's going on in the base? 160 and 18 compared to 125 and 0. We have a Doom Pit coming on, which huge demonic engines, great big old vehicles can be made from that thing. More scouts going on from the Dark Angel side. Not really seeing much of an army for the... well, that's because half the army's invisible, no doubt. So, big commitment on the scout front. No replacement for the Company Master. But mind you, the Company Master won't do all that much in the grand scheme of things. He does like being involved in close combat, does that kid. Sentry post over here, slow but surely being firebombed into death and sadness by these Shadow Fiends. Shadow Fiends looking a bit red at the moment. They've been upgraded with a couple more squad members. Red Horrors, effective against all targets, causes burning damage, even against metal according to the tooltips. And those are some beautiful firing effects, which will absolutely wipe out these Scout Marines. One whole squad wipe going on round there. Marines over here just chilling out, not wanting to get involved in too much. We do see, oh, heaven forbid, completely didn't realise this, some Assault Marines moving straight in, going to be focusing down on these warp signatures. These are very important structures for the Chaos Demon player. So they will need to focus on keeping these guys out of their base. Demonet's going to go toe-to-toe. Will be able to... they do more DPS than these ladies, but then again, the Assault Marines are somewhat more tanky. But with the supporting fire of the Scouts, Demonettes will be able to... well, will be pushed back ever so slightly. Although around the Warp Gate and the Dark Circles and all these buildings, they do have immunity to morale damage, I do believe, and they also have a increase to their regenerative properties. Do have another Deceiver of Zinch coming online. Big push into the Chaos Demon base. While this is going on, the Chaos Demons are destroying bits and bobs in the... what would you call it? In the Dark Angel side. Bit of a base trade going on at the moment. Not sure if this is a base trade that the Dark Angels can win. Although, like we say, the Demon's buildings aren't exactly the highest of health or the tankiest. Demon Lord coming out once again. These guys just kind of chilling out here, not quite sure whether they want to get involved or not. Demonic Shrine over here being taken down. Decapping over here as well. Deceiver of Zinch moving into the Dark Angel's base. Going to be slow but surely battering down the tech buildings. We do have a Dreadnought coming from the Machine Nave, as well as one Dreadnought already online at the moment. So, to be honest, it does look like that the Dark Angels have got the advantage in this base trade. They have managed to take on a whole bunch of structures, especially these high-end Dark Portals and whatnot. Good lord, the Scouts do like to shout charge in the middle of combat. Definitely not off-putting from my perspective. Pink Horror's returning to the base, trying to push these Scouts out. Dreadnought coming in, armed with a plasma cannon, will fire into these Pink Horrors, doing some significant damage. Some Flamers of Zinch with their really cool-looking hands. Remind me a lot of some bad guys from the PlayStation 2 Rayman game. Deceiver of Zinch trying to do anything and everything to get these Scouts away from the base. They are just constantly going in and out, shaking it all about. What can the Demon player do from this perspective? I'm really sorry, it's very difficult to concentrate when just these Scouts are just going in. Giving it the 110%. Although, mind you, it does look like that the Demons have managed to stabilise a little bit. Only one unit of Scouts left on the field at the moment, by the looks of things. Oh no, never mind. They're all invisible over here. Does look like that Shakma is going to throw out the GG. Yeah, to be honest, when those Dreadnoughts came out on the field, armed them with the Scouts. The Demons just didn't have enough on the field by the looks of things. Cool. Anyway, my name's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never short. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace.